Welcome to CocoBella Academy. If you love all things hair extension related, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's get started.
Our first demonstration will be a flat tip bond rolled. We will start by trimming a small amount of the keratin to create a smaller finish. However, ensure you do not trim too much keratin. We will take our first section of the client's natural hair in a rectangle section. The amount of hair taken should match the weight of the hair extension. If the natural hair is finer, take the section deeper, not wider. Once the section is neat and clean of any stray hairs, place the scalp heat protector through the natural hair. Then secure the shield using a clip. Use the shield as a guide to position the bond. Do not place the bond higher than the second marker on the scalp shield. Now placing the bond under the natural hair, holding the bond at a 180-degree angle. Taking your time to ensure you are happy with the position. Once you are happy with the position, use the heat connector and press down to melt the bond, holding for no more than 3 seconds per time. Now, the bond will become soft and ready to roll. Using your forefinger and thumb, roll the bond until you have a neat cylinder shape, pinching the top and bottom of the bond to ensure they are sealed. Feel free to go over the top and bottom of the bond with the heat connector if you need to melt the bond further. The bond should be smooth to ensure the maximum comfort. If not, melt any bumps with the heat connector and smooth with your fingers. Once complete, remove the shield and clip, then move on to the next installation. We will now demonstrate the nail tip bond being rolled. Again, trimming a small amount of keratin from the bond. Then taking a rectangle section of the natural hair, before placing the scalp heat protector and securing in place. Once the scalp protector is in place, place the nail tip under the client's natural hair, ensuring you go no higher than the second line on the guide. Now using the heat connector. Close and open the heat connector for no longer than 3 seconds at a time, until the nail tip has melted. Once the nail tip has melted, using your forefinger and thumb, roll the bond. Ensure that the top and bottom of the bond is sealed. Now we will demonstrate the flat bond folded. We will start by taking a rectangle section of the natural hair, ensuring the section is neat and clean of any stray hairs. Once happy with the section, place the heat guard over the section and secure with a clip. Again, we will prepare the bond by cutting a small section of the tip. Now placing the bond under the natural hair, holding the bond at a 180-degree angle. Taking your time to ensure you are happy with the position. Once you are happy with the position, use the heat connector and press down to melt the bond, holding for no more than 3 seconds per time. Once the bond has melted, fold the keratin over on both sides, pressing down to ensure the bond is sealed. Feel free to remelt the top and bottom of the bond and repress to ensure the bond is sealed. Once happy, remove the heat guard and prepare for the next installation. We suggest you practice both rolled and folded bonds. This will help you determine which one is preferred. We will now recap both rolled and folded bonds before demonstrating the final example of micro bonds. Now on to our last demonstration, micro bonds. We will start by cutting the bond in half. Micro bonds are when you require the bonds to be smaller, for example, for finer hair types. We will take a slim rectangle section of the natural hair. The amount of hair taken should match the weight of the micro bond. Once happy with the section, place the heat guard over the section and secure with a clip. Lightly twist the natural hair and place the micro bond under the natural hair. Once happy with the position of the micro bond, use the heat connector and gently heat the micro bond. Once the keratin has melted, gently roll the bond using your forefinger and thumb until the bond is fully sealed. Now that we have demonstrated each type of bond, you must ensure you do not fit too close to the hairline. Further, no matter which method you choose, all bonds should be flexible and not too close to the scalp. At the end of every application, while the heat connector is still warm, you should use a microfiber towel and clean the tips, removing any residue of keratin.
Detailed training and to obtain accreditation, all our courses can be purchased on our website, link below.